Every once in a while, let them fight. Because
that's great advice. I love this.
Because that's how you learn to negotiate, to do different things. But I mean, if it looks like it's getting kind of, a
little too
terrible,
dicey.
and it's too, it looks like somebody's going to get hurt. But usually somebody cries and it stops.
Sure.
So, unfortunately, the younger one definitely has to figure it out. And they really do come up with good negotiation skills. And manipulation and some other things. Yeah. Yeah. So
now, as his mom, what have you enjoyed the most about watching Jason as a dad?
Oh, I'm just totally amazed that he can be as gentle as he can, but then he still throws them up in the air on the couch. But that is a softer side of him that I don't think I've ever seen before. And he definitely loves his girls. There's no doubt about it.
Yep. They've got him.
Yeah, they do.
You're also our first guest who has grandchildren, and we do have a lot of real ones with grandkids. So I'd love to know what grandparenting advice you would give as a first timer.
Let them do whatever they want. It's terrible. No, within reason. There are things that I ask you, can I do this? Can I do that?
Very much so.
But I think you're there to show them as much love as you possibly can. And I'm not the one that's going to be the downer. So I try not to be. But every once in a while, you have to say, okay, that's enough. But yeah.
I do think that you have an amazing balance of coming in. They know that you'll bring them sweet treats because that's the grandparents' duty. Everybody knows that. You have free reign on sweet treats.
Yeah.
And they know that you will sit there and give them your undivided attention and read them books. And so because of that, whenever there is mention of Dee Dee, they're like, where is she? When she get here? Is she here yet? It's there's excitement with it that is unmatched and very obvious that they truly value the time that they get to spend with you.
Well, I value it also.
Now, I do have to ask, I promise that Donna's Disney Guide is coming up next, but real quick.
Yeah.
I know you signed an NDA.
I did. Season 4.
Yes.
Celebrity season 4. I had a blast on it. Are you allowed to say
where it was?
Oh, yeah. It's in Scotland. Yeah.
And how was that?
Just wonderful. There was nothing better than walking through the Highlands at night, in the complete dark. It was crazy. There are so many beautiful things about the Highlands. It's just the mountains and the water and everything. It's very serene, and the air was the cleanest I think I've ever, breathed in my life. I had no trouble climbing up 3 flights of stairs. I'm like, why? This is awesome.
This is reminding me. I would like the real ones to know that one of the things that I think is one of your secret superpowers is travel.
Oh,
and I don't even know how secret it is.
Yeah.
Because I yell it from the rooftops. Your way of travel is so impressive. Your thirst for knowledge and the way that you travel the world is one of the most intriguing and exciting things. I love when you travel because I get to vicariously live through your travel experiences. Yeah. But that actually brings us to the fact that we are in one of our favorite places to travel. Absolutely. And also one of yours.
Been here many times.
It's not that far for you to travel now.
No.
Because you are a Florida resident.
I am.
But that brings us to
Disney. Hey, all
Donna,
right.
I'm going to let you take it away. Where do people absolutely need to go when they come to Disney World? Your must stops.
It definitely depends on how old your kids are or where you are in your life. But if it's adults, definitely, you got to go to places to go, wonderful things to eat for any age. It's just a magical place. It really is.
What's your favorite thing to eat in the park?
Oh, geez. I think caramel apples. I just love caramel apples for sure.
That's my mother-in-law.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, do you have a favorite ride personally?
Yes. Favorite all time was the one. Yes.
I'm a little nervous about it.
No, don't be. You will love it.
I know. You've given it rave reviews. I am nervous.
You're watching the world go by as you're going around it, so it's fun.
Now, do you personally have a favorite park?
I would think that Epcot probably is my favorite just because I love Soarin'. I love...
and you love travel.
Yeah, I do. I love to see all the different, countries and go around the park and see all the different types of food. It's just, you can't beat it.
And you've never lost the love of Disney.
I try to get as many times as I can. Obviously, growing families, you can't go as many times as you really want to go. But it's just a special place. It just feels like home to me. And it's just this feeling like you're just free of all the strife and things that are happening in your life that are weighing you down.
I also really appreciate that you have made this your home and that we get to come and not only visit Dee Dee, but get caramel apples together.
For sure. That's good. It's always the best.
Thank you so much for coming on Not Gonna Lie.
No problem.
It has been incredible having you.
Thank you.
Specifically in the happiest place on earth.
It doesn't get any better.
It's magic.
I know.
It's the Disney magic.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, before we wrap this episode, I have one more surprise. We need
Commanders,
tiny
Cowboys,
humans.
Packers, Lions, Giants, all lost.
The Eagles won a game without playing a game. They won a week without playing a week.
Now a 3-game lead in the NFC East.
Well, the NFC East is a debacle right now. Nobody's good.
Before the season, I was like, gosh, you know what? That's going to be another fucking tough division.
Yeah, well, Washington was in the end. I mean, it was the NFC Championship game last year in Jaden Daniels' rookie year, and they've been hurt all over the place. Terry McLaurin's been hurt. Debo Samuel's been out. Jaden Daniels has been out. Now Jaden's out for a long foreseeable future with the elbow dislocation. So it's not looking good. Their defense is atrocious. The Cowboys defense is not good. And I don't know what Jerry Jones's move is today. It hasn't been released yet. Apparently he's doing some type of trade, although he might have canceled it based on the performance last night from the Cowboys. We'll see what happens.
No, they just picked up a linebacker.
A linebacker. That'll help out. Who was it?
Logan Wilson from the Bengals.
Nice. The NFC East might have 3 of the worst 4 or 5 defenses in the NFL. I mean, the Bengals are the only ones competing right now with the Commanders, Cowboys, and Giants. Who else is worse on defense? I don't know. It's bad. It's bad defensive ball right now in the NFC East. Good if you're the Philadelphia Eagles, giving a lot of locker room material, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, the Eagles making moves as they always do right before the trade deadline. That's right. They acquired Jets cornerback Michael Carter II, Ravens cornerback Jair Alexander, who was formerly a Green Bay Packer,
and
teamed back up with his old Green Bay defensive backs coach, and Dolphins edge rusher, who was he was a hot commodity during the trade deadline. Yeah. Jalen Phillips. Yeah. Reunites with Vic Fangio.
92%ers remember him as the guy who called me eyebrows.
That's who called you eyebrows.
Yes. Nice. Yeah.
That's good shit.
It was too good to not stop me in my tracks and make me laugh. So he's going to bring a lot to the defense. I mean, the defense, the thing that they've really been missing is the defensive backfield and depth really at edge position. I think they have good players there. Nolan Smith has been hurt. They lost Sweat and Brandon Graham in the offseason. They lose Milton Williams. Now, all of a sudden, BG comes out of retirement. Nolan Smith is going to get healthy eventually here. And now we got Jalen Phillips coming in, who's been a proven good rusher in this league. And he's familiar with this system in Vic Fangio.
Yeah.
I think it's a no-brainer. It feels like it's going to make a big difference to the depth of the defensive line as well as getting pressure on the quarterback. I wanted to ask you, so Michael Carter gets paid by the Jets. He's renowned as one of the best nickelbacks in the NFL. Supposedly, his game is kind of tailed off a little bit because of injury in recent years. And then Jair Alexander, who at one point was considered one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL. Best, yeah. And then all of a sudden this season, people have been crushing him and he just hasn't had the year he's wanted. So I wanted to ask you, as someone who's gone up against both these guys, what is the New Heights take on these guys as players? Did the Eagles win in these moves, in your opinion?
I honestly, I never played Green Bay to the point where I
you could have an opinion
guarding. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Hopefully, we got. This is the reality. The backfield with Quinyon and Cooper is really good. It'll be interesting to see how these new pieces fit in Michael Carter, as we've said, has been a nickel. Well, we have one of the best nickels in the NFL in Cooper DeJean. Does he slide out and play outside corner? Does Michael Carter become a starter? Do we start with Jair outside at the cornerback position and keep Cooper inside? Like, it's going to be interesting to see how Vic utilizes these new pieces, but it does bring a level of competition, talented players who have been really good in this league before, in the building, which I think in general, hopefully will improve.
That's what you want around the trade deadline to make a run, though. You know what I mean? You want guys that are experienced, that understand defense, recognition, can get lined up at least and not be scared of the moment. I think that's what you guys got for sure.
And I think
not necessarily scared, but don't let the moment get too big.
It also just reemphasizes the team's idea on how competitive we are right now. You don't go out and make all these moves.
Yeah, it makes them every year.
Howie might have been the only person with a busier phone than Adam Schefter this weekend. Making 3 moves at the trade deadline, that's pretty.
Did you guys lose anybody, or you guys just trading picks?
I think this is all picks. Jalen Phillips.
Bills versus Chiefs games always carry a certain electric charge, especially when quarterbacks Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen take the field, and this latest clash in Buffalo was no exception. The energy inside the stadium was unmistakable, with Bills fans, famous as Bills Mafia, making their presence felt with every play, every chant, and every taunt. Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce, ever the showman, found himself right in the thick of it as he headed towards the locker room at halftime, the noise swelling around him. Instead of shying away, he leaned into the moment, cupping a hand to his ear, grinning and mouthing back to the crowd, "I love it, I love it," clearly feeding off the energy the Bills' faithful hurled his way. That brief but electric exchange quickly made the rounds on social media, with fans dissecting every gesture and word. On his New Heights podcast, Kelce didn't shy away from revisiting that scene, painting a vivid picture of just how intense the environment was in Buffalo. He laughed as he recalled the relentless jeers and wild support from the stands, tipping his cap to Bills Mafia for their vocal enthusiasm, saying, "That stadium was insane. The place was on fire. Shout out to all the fans talking all the trash. I live for that stuff." If you're enjoying these behind-the-scenes moments, hit subscribe now for more NFL stories straight from the source. The Chiefs and Bills have developed a rivalry that often carries playoff implications, with Allen and Mahomes trading blows every regular season, but Mahomes' Chiefs typically coming out ahead when it matters most in the postseason. This most recent loss in Buffalo stung, and Kelce didn't hide that frustration when he continued on the podcast. He admitted the entire season so far had been a roller coaster, not just the latest defeat, as the Chiefs found themselves at 5-4 and searching for answers. "Look, I can't pretend I'm not frustrated," Kelce said, his voice carrying the weight of a season's worth of close calls and missed chances. "It's not just about that one game in Buffalo either. Some of those games we just shouldn't have lost. Against Buffalo, we didn't come out swinging the way we needed to. We've got to get sharper, fix the mistakes, and get back to playing our game." With the regular season winding down, the schedule ahead loomed large. The Chiefs faced crucial contests against the Broncos, Colts, and Chargers, 3 games that could define the trajectory of their season. The urgency in Kelce's words was unmistakable. There was no time left to dwell on past missteps, only a narrow path forward, and the need to recapture the dominance that had made Kansas City a perennial contender. The fan base, always passionate, found themselves riding the emotional waves as well, especially after the team stood pat at the NFL's trade deadline, making no new additions, even as rumors swirled. Many hoped for fresh faces to bolster the roster, especially at running back and pass rusher, 2 areas where Kansas City was reportedly looking to upgrade. The front office had been active, reaching out to the Jets with an offer for running back Breece Hall, dangling a 4th-round pick, but New York held firm, asking for a 3rd-rounder instead. Negotiations stalled, and Hall stayed put. On top of that, ESPN's Adam Schefter revealed that another significant trade nearly came together right before the deadline, only to fall apart at the 11th hour, leaving Kansas City's roster unchanged. The frustration among fans was palpable, the sense of missed opportunity hanging in the air as the team braced for the stretch run. Kelce, ever the competitor, channeled that energy, making it clear that the only way forward was to regroup and refocus. The margin for error had shrunk, but the Chiefs' core, anchored by Mahomes, Kelce, and a battle-tested coaching staff, remained as determined as ever. As the tension ratcheted up, each game took on outsized importance, with every snap, every catch, and every defensive stand scrutinized for evidence that Kansas City could right the ship in time for another playoff run.